Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to In This Moment's album, Mother. Today we are doing the interlude Red Crusade into the In Between official music video. I'm so fucking excited for this one. I got such a good feeling about this one. I have such a good feeling about all the videos on here. Actually, there's never been a video that's disappointed me musically. If you do recall, if you watch through blood through Black Widow through Ritual. First off, thank you for coming on this journey with me. You're amazing. You're awesome. You're wonderful. If you remember Black Widow, Sick Like Me, I was very disappointed with the music video, and so I kind of felt disappointed. It just didn't really do anything for me. I want to say I was necessarily disappointed. It was just kind of like, I've seen this before. But afterwards, ignoring the video and just listening to the song, I really, really love that song. So, sonically, I've never been disappointed by a In This Moment music video. So I can't imagine that happening now, 4 albums later. Come on, no way. We had the Red Crusade, which sounds like it's really beefing up the In Between, because it just says Holy War. I'm in between. So, yeah. Which is interesting. The lyrics to the In Between. It says, my mother said that I was holy. My father said that I would burn. Going back and forth between my mother and father there in the first 4 lines. I haven't looked up really anything about Maria. Probably should. I actually probably should make reaction videos of interviews with Maria Brink. That would be interesting. My journey to learn more about her, maybe at the end of this album. Maybe we'll do that. But from Sex Metal Barbie, just her line of my daddy's perfect virgin, it makes me think that like her father would have like saw her as this perfect angel, but it does not seem like that's what's being depicted here. Maybe he found out that she wasn't and said that she was a whore and would burn or something. I don't know the story about Maria Brink. I probably should learn that at some point, to some extent. Anyways, that's not important. We're here for the Red Crusade, which, am I on the right one? I think I am. We are now. Which brings me back to, speaking of a song that she kind of made for her mother, at least that's what I've been told, and kind of sounds like that, especially since she has a recording of her mother at the end. Natural Born Sinner. This is my war, my song, my war. I think it's war. Sorry, I've listened to it many times. You think I would know the lyrics? This is my war, my Red Crusade. What will I say? What will I do? So the Red Crusade coming back. I like that, bringing that back. And it even starts with Holy War. So there you go. Let's listen. Let's get it. Ooh. That was an interesting interlude. That was fast, and that rised and fell. Like the arc to that song was so quick. It just like slowly builds and then woo, a real quick spike there to the climax of that song, and then just quickly was done. That was interesting. Okay, so that's 40 seconds. We're just gonna listen to that again. We're just gonna listen to the whole thing again, and just kind of describe the little parts in here. First, it was a nice crescendo into the sound, beautiful, like angelic, like choir church like, just singing beautiful in there. Of course, Red Crusade, Holy War, yeah, the angelic kind of church like sound to it was really awesome. And then they had this very kind of Renaissance. Would that be that? I don't know if that necessarily happened a lot in medieval. The very Renaissance Baroque like leading tone in there. I liked that. Um, yeah, that's just like, and then that interesting guitar that happened in there. That's all I noted. And then it's beautiful singing for Maria, and then whispered echo. A real quick drop off. Let's listen to that again. That's fascinating. Yeah. No. I would say that's not so much. That's not so much Renaissance. Well, I mean, a little. Yeah, I'd say it's more Baroque, classic romantic, kind of more that period, less earlier period. But still, then da, kind of that nice fall into that leading tone. That's beautiful. Yeah, da, bound that leading tone creates the tension, then releases it by going back up to the original note. Beautiful. Mm. That guitar that starts Maria singing. Ugh, cool. Da, that same leading tone effect there. This is this crazy build for one line and then just melts away. All right, the in between. Let's find ourselves. Yeah, well, I already did, but editing wise, I've done. Oh, we starting out with it. You didn't get to see it. I'm sorry, but you will see it here in a second. Back into that voice, and all I saw was hands, red hands around her face with her hands there. Oh, we got intense here. Hold on, let me. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. 5.5 minutes. I like that. There's nothing in there. I can see there's nothing in there. I'm too excited. I can't focus.
Said that I was holy. My father said that I would burn. My mother said I was an angel. My father said that I would turn. So I believed these words and I turned on myself. Cause maybe he's right, maybe I'm worthless. Or maybe he's wrong and my mother was right. I got a killer in me to give me purpose. I can feel a Hollywood. I can feel a Hollywood with I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. You just keep wanting more with your blood and your. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. It's a beautiful tragedy. You wanna be sick like me? 'Cause I can bring a letter. I was told that I was nothing. Yeah, I was told that I was pure. Yeah, I was told that I was dirty. Yeah, I was told I was the cure. And I asked myself, am I God or shit? Am I the high, the low, and fucking worth it? And I asked myself, am I love or hate? You are the reason I have and why I can't quit. Oh, I can feel a holy war. Yeah, I can feel a holy war within. No, I can take a holy war. No, I can take a holy war on God. This is what you wanted. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. You just keep wanting more with your blood and your. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. It's a beautiful tragedy. You wanna be sick like me? 'Cause I can bring a letter. In between. This is what you wanted. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. You just keep wanting more with your blood and your. I'm gonna bring a letter. I'm gonna bring a letter. It's a beautiful tragedy. You wanna be sick like me? 'Cause I can bring a letter. In between. In between.
I gotta say it, guys. I hate to say it, but I gotta say it. Who am I kidding? I love to say it. They did it again. Fucking Maria and her bandmates did it again. What the fuck? That was awesome. That was good. That was really, really good. Like, it felt like a little bit of like like slight shift away the way they do some of their songs like this, but you know, they definitely do switch up their styles. Maria will keep kind of her traditional singing style uh, between albums every now and then. Like it's not like every single song. There's some songs where I think they kind of get experimental with it a little bit. Like I kind of really feel that Witching Hour and Twin Flames was an example of that. Like they'll try something new within their albums, but you know there's also occasional songs kind of like Half God Half Devil and whatnot. Where she's like, okay, let's give the Maria style singing. So when listening to this one, I feel like I'm kind of looking for it to go one way, but then I was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna accept that this is a new in this moment, like a different style of in this moment, and I was really liking it when taking it that way instead of just like I want the tried and true what I'm used to. It's like no, you know what? Shake it up. You know, I want a shake up here because it's still got that energy, it's still got that intensity that you know Maria is loved for, and her whole in this moment. I don't want to discredit and say it's all about her. I mean, she is clearly the forefront. I don't think that can be argued. But they all do a great job. So I don't want to discredit the rest of her group, but that intensity that in this moment is known for. And there's little elements of the Maria singing in there, but also a change up from what we're used to. I thought it was a great combination of all of that. The video itself, awesome. The video itself was great. The words though, like it was taking kind of the theme. Like I was noticing, not only was there references that I'll try to go find throughout the lyrics here from multiple albums and songs, but also just taking kind of that theme of half god, half devil, and little bits of No Me Importa and some other songs in there, and just really expanding on it and going deeper and harder with it was just fucking awesome. Let me see if I can find all the references in here because I know I spotted two. One from one song name, one album name in here. Let's see if there's any others that I can find in here. Let's see. Yeah, they're almost within the. Yeah, they're right next to each other. It's a Beautiful Tragedy. Their third album, or is that their first album? I think their third is Star-Crossed Wasteland, right? One of those three. Yeah, one of their first three albums. Sorry, I don't have those orders memorized yet because I haven't listened to them yet. And then right after that, You Want to Be Sick Like Me. Like, I mean, come on, like, let's go. And this is kind of a callback, but I had to keep checking because I kept hearing it. It's like, am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? With the wow, that's connected in the same. I didn't even notice that. With Your Blood, that album, fourth album, and Your Whore. Whore, one of their most popular songs from the Blood album. Come on, in this moment, dropping the names in here. That is fucking great. Oh wow, I didn't even catch that. I saw the whore in there, and that kind of made me think, the song. But I didn't even. I saw that was With Your Blood and Your Whore, but I didn't even combine that. All in the same, I believe, chorus there. Yeah. With Your Blood and Your Whore, bring a little hell, I'm gonna bring a little heaven. It's a beautiful tragedy. You want to be sick like me? Like, come on, name dropping the fuck out of that. Okay, let me reset this and then we'll go reset this video. We'll go back through it. Holy shit! As you may have saw, because I made it pretty. I was gonna just do it, but then I was like, we got a mic drop here. I'm gonna pin drop, like a mic drop, to where the video was starting. When the video was starting up and when it was getting into it, I was getting these like emotions, some might call it. I was having this rise of emotion that I had similarly. It was a similar feeling because like my tongue can't pronounce similarly. That's weird. It's having a hard time with that today. similar feelings to the fighter, to some of their other videos that were like really getting to me, like Big Bad Wolf and whatnot, to where I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna write anything. Like I have that feeling of just like, no, don't write anything, just watch. So I was just like, you know what, no pen, fuck it. Dropping the pen, not even touching it, let's just watch. And that was a good sign right out the gate. I could feel it coming. I was just like, I was getting that rush of feelings that when I have when I like a in this moment song really touches me, and I was just like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I don't even want to write. So we're just gonna go back through the song because I didn't write anything down. So having, I'd say like 50 to 75% of the Red Crusade in the video. Nice. I don't know what it would be like for just the song itself, not the video version. Like if you go on to, I can find it, Spotify or something, and just listen to the song. I don't know how much of that would be included or not. I assume it would be after the pause where it says the in between and then the song starts. I assume it would start right there, but I do not know, in all honesty. Well, I'll find out eventually because I'm definitely putting these songs on Spotify. Pretty much my rule is if there's a song that is not too aggressive, that's an in this moment song and is not too inappropriate, it's going on my work playlist. No questions asked. I will have as many in this moment songs on my work playlist as I can possibly get away with. So that's my rules. All right, we're gonna go through this here. I think we're gonna skip forward a little bit. First off, the imagery is amazing. Obviously, the hands slowly going down and then going back up. Kind of from oh Lord, the outfits kind of returning and whatnot. All with the women in white out in that field and whatnot, kind of circled up. Really fucking cool. Like here, maybe a second before. Okay, a little after. Yeah, right there. You can tell that they're clearly laying in that circle and whatnot. Very cool. All the kind of movement and whatnot. The video's awesome. Her fucking fogged up eyes and stuff. Pretty fucking cool. But also you can clearly see the cornea, retina. I believe her retinas. I think that's what it's called. Let's just jump around 50 seconds here and let's just go through the fucking song because why not? Because why not? I get to enjoy some in this moment and I'm loving it. So I think my roommate's. Oh, yes, he is. I hear that whining and whimpering. Oh yeah, we closed. Hold on. All right, we back. Sorry. What I was saying was that I'm enjoying myself with it in this moment song, so I want to fully enjoy it. So humor me, people. we're gonna really go through this one here. We're gonna really suss this one out. So a little stroby, a little seizure, but not too bad, not as bad as I've been introduced to before in other songs. But I like the kind of that even the music's kind of a little stroby and a little dun 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 dun, kind of thing going on there. I feel like it's creating this kind of. I feel like this one's really good at creating that just kind of creepy atmosphere. Like if they want it, they can do it really well with things like Big Bad Wolf, In the Air Tonight. Like they're really good at setting that tone, and I feel like there's kind of this, like a little bit of. Oh, the word's coming to mind is trepidation. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's the word that came to mind. Just kind of this interesting oomph to kind of this like feeling. You understand? And that the way the music's fading in and out. Like I heard that, I was just like, done. No writing today. But yeah, it kind of creates this like there's this moment of pause when you're just seeing these figures just standing here, no movement, no nothing going on. It's just like, what's gonna happen here? It's just that interesting anticipation feeling. Really nice
My
looking.
mother said that I was holy. My father said that I would burn.
And of course, the girls igniting the flames around them. Nice touch there.
My mother said I was an angel. My father said that I would turn.
Now you're actually seeing her eyes. They've glazed, but you can clearly see the kind of grayish blue coming through, and also the the devil and all the other hands turning and stuff. Really good imagery work there.
So I believed these words and I turned on myself. Cause maybe he's right, maybe I'm worthless.
I like just allowing the number of times that Maria's allowed herself to be vulnerable. Like if all this is true, which I want to find out how much of it's true, how much of it is added, or if it's all true or whatnot. Like in songs like, I don't know if it's just called The Darkness or Into the Darkness, right before Out of Hell, and The Blood Legion, which is why it's one of my favorite In This Moment songs of all time. She just allows herself to be vulnerable and to get emotional and just let that be recorded. Like the number of times that she just turns her hurt into art is just wonderful. But that line itself is so fucking powerful, palpable, powerful. Because maybe he's right, maybe I'm worthless, and the way she just screams it, just kind of like screams it without, not necessarily like actual vocal fry scream, but just kind of yells it out. That's powerful. That's really fucking powerful. Like, what the hell? That's good.
And I turned on myself. Cause maybe he's right, maybe I'm worthless. Or maybe he's wrong, and my mother was right. I got a killer in me to give me purpose.
That line too. When I saw that, I was just like, holy shit. I got a killer in me to give me purpose. And with the gun, the finger guns in there. Oh my god, these are just some strong, powerful fucking lines. Holy shit.
And my mother was right. I got a killer in me to give me purpose. I can feel Hollywood.
And now we're getting into the tonality. Like, she had her moment to go through there with just kind of the emotion and just kind of the atonal kind of just speaking, yelling. And now we're getting into more, it's coming into a more tonal tone, so it's not all just the same. Good shake up like that.
I can feel Hollywood within. I can take a Hollywood. I can take a Hollywood again.
And of course the classic In This Moment, Done This Many Times, like with Roots especially is what's coming to mind first. That one sentence before it kicks off into the really kicks the instruments into the chorus, which is I think the second verse is I thank you for leaving. Just very kind of the same kind of effect that they have on her voice, just very isolated, very soft, and then boom, the chorus just fucking drops. Great effect.
I'm gonna bring a letter.
I also love in here not only just the imagery and everything that's happening and whatnot. At one point, these sheets start floating, and they look, the angles making it look way taller than a human body, which is fascinating. Like it's stretched and elongated. But you can also see her halo crown kind of thing. It looks like the black one, but white from Oh Lord. Interesting. That I want to get a tattoo of eventually. But I like that you have her yelling and screaming, but at the same time she's doubled on herself, singing it kind of beautifully. Very nice touch in there. Love that. I think I hear 3 layers of her voice there. The one that was singing while she was screaming, then her joining in on that voice, and then there's one that's even higher than that. I think I'm hearing 3 voices in that part. Yep, I hear 3 voices. Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful notes there. Repeats it a little bit. Then that scream melt off back into the next verse. My words, man. My tongue is not working. That's beautiful melt off there. I like that. This part, just from a visual standpoint, of course, I still have never figured out. I wonder if Maria's ever gone on record of explaining this. If she has, I would love to see the link. Link me in the comments. I would love to watch that, and I'll record it. Probably, I imagine, unless it gets. But, oh yeah, that reminds me. You're gonna have to wait a while before you see this video because all in this moment videos get blocked immediately, and after like 2 or 3 days they release it. If because you fight it and then they never respond and they release it. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit from when I release this to when you see it. But now you're seeing it, so. Anyways, yeah, send me a link. I would love to record that. All the usually the men in her videos, I think there's only been very few times, maybe once or twice, but I don't think you could see them. I think they were too far away or something, or blurred or some shit. All the men in her videos, usually you can see their face. All the women are masked, which I think is some kind of almost kind of a women want to be seen, not heard, but I mean you can, yeah, you can't even hear them, so yeah, but you know, kind of that kind of feministic kind of approach to it is my guess. I don't know what the answer is, but yeah, anyways, this imagery that she has here of her hands kind of on fire, kind of that whole half god half devil kind of vibe going on, but also the fact that she seems to be kind of freaking out at the fact that her hands are on fire and she like can't control it, can't find a way to turn it off, kind of thing. Beautiful imagery, beautiful acting, beautiful direction of this video. Love it. Also, another fantastic line right there. I asked myself, am I God or shit? Like, there's a huge gap in between there, and it's intentional, as I would imagine it is. You know, like God, which a lot of people, religious people, would consider like the holiest, the highest of high, and literally a pile of feces. Like, am I amazing or not? You know, that's oh my god, that's crazy. And I think we might have our quote there on that line alone. Just the second half of that. I don't know what the imagery would be yet, because it is kind of my goal to get one tattoo from every single In This Moment album. I already have. I've mentioned it many times, so you could probably go find it somewhere on my channel. But I already have my ritual one. This is Black Widow here. I already have my ritual one planned out for over this arm. But for this album, that might be the quote. I don't know if it's am I or just I'm. I might have it am I, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm fucking worth it. I was kind of thinking of it. Am I fucking worth it? That'd be an interesting quote right there. But that line, am I high? Am I the high, the low? I feel like it's am I fucking worth it? I feel like these lyrics aren't correct. But let's listen to it again. Let's see if we can find it. No, it's I'm fucking worth it. Okay. Yeah. I'm fucking worth it. Even that, just, yeah. By the way she delivers that line, just the intensity, the way she screams it, I'm fucking worth it. That's a good fucking line right there. That's a good fucking line. I kind of like the hate quit. She kind of finds a way to make it sound like it almost rhymes. It doesn't quite rhyme, but it's almost like she puts a in there, quate. I kind of heard that a little bit. I'm not sure. Quiet. She kind of adds a little a sound in there, so hate and quit actually kind of rhymes. That's sneaky. I like that. I like that slow motion rise and fall with the instruments when it's kind of that free floating kind of held chord into the boom into the heavy downbeat to start off the chorus there. It's a really good effect, visual effect there from the instrumentalists. So nice. I'm gonna bring a And now we got the floating, kind of like slightly off the ground thing there. I like the screaming of in between, and then the beautiful delivery in between hell and heaven. Very smooth, going back and forth between that. Fucking nice. I like Amin B. Like there's a little bit of scream on there, but she really pushes it on between. Like she really gives a little push of screaming through there in between. Just really pushes it during that part. That da 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 da. That's nice speed to it, nice rhythm to it, nice energy to it. That part's really nice too. I almost slept on that. This whole outro, I love the back and forth again, but with a different kind of instrumental backing, making it sound softer, slightly softer, more serene and sorrowful as she's screaming, going back and forth that, and with the imagery and stuff happening at the same time. That's a really, really emotional outro to this song. Like the convulsing and whatnot. That's wonderful. I love just that scene, like just that little simplicity of her hands on fire and just the way she's acting in that moment is like the best part of the video to me. Like just that pure fear and this kind of worry that she's showing in her eyes there is just top notch. Because obviously her hands are, I would assume, is not actually on fire, but she's like rarely seeing them as on fire and just having this fear in that moment. That's great acting right there. Again, I think we have a moment there. It's hard to get that in. There we go. I don't think they're wearing a mask in this situation. However, again, it's flashing. You can barely see them. Anytime a woman is not masked, you can't really make out any details about their face. It's a very interesting trait that in this moment's been having since Blood. That's at least from what I've seen since Blood. I don't know if they did it even before. I wouldn't be surprised, but. It fades off as she's whispering. is good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I had a feeling. I had a feeling with this one. I haven't been as excited to dissect. I mean, I like dissecting while going through and picking apart videos, but I haven't been so inspired to really go line for line in a song since a Skin song. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really good sign to this album. I had a good feeling, and I knew not to question Maria. It's just, I knew. I knew that it'd be great. I did a little bit though. That's why I got that slap on the wrist in the last one. But I knew better after that. You don't question Maria Brink. Like, you just don't. Like, she's just great. That's a great start to this album. I have high hopes for the rest of it. Number 6, 7, and 8, I think, are just gonna be fucking bangers. So I have high hopes for number 5, which is the next one, Legacy, which is what we listen to next. I think the first half of this album is just gonna be like, fuck, and I hope that the second half lives up to that fuck as well. So yeah, their videos are getting better and better and better and better. They're still similar. There's some of them that really changed it up, like Sex Metal Barbie and Big Bad Wolf actually really changed it up a lot. But it kind of started in a mold in there somewhere. But which one was I thinking of? Yeah, Oh Lord and yeah, wow, these are really different. There's similarities between this and like Big Bad Wolf and Sick Like Me, but at the same time they're switching it up. They're even taking elements from other ones. Like there's some Oh Lord kind of scenery and areas and stuff and costumes taken from that, put into this one, but also gone in a different direction, kind of similar body paint and makeup from Big Bad Wolf, but also gone in a different direction. Like, they're getting better with their videos as they're going along, which is a great sign about the continuity of this band. And also, I forgot to mention this in the last one, but if my calculations are correct, the last few albums here, yeah. So first they started out doing like every 2 years they release a new album. Now it's become every 3 years, so there's a high chance that either by the end of this year or next year, we might have a new In This Moment album. Which, you better believe, means I'm going to be jumping on that immediately. It will interrupt anything else that comes out. We will be on that immediately. Yeah. Whew. That was a long one, but I had a lot of fun, so I hope you humor me and join me along for that ride that we just had. But yeah, the Beautiful Future, there might be a new In This Moment album soon, because this was released about a year, and I imagine between a year to year and a half to 2 years ago. So yeah, actually it has to at least been a year and a half. But anyways, a year plus some. It could be exactly a year. But yeah. So, thank you for joining me. The Legacy, not the Legacy, just Legacy, is next. I'm so fucking excited for it, and I will see you all next time.